But yeah, after it's been not too many weeks, I guess we did do it before I went on my little vacation, but we're back working on Goon's House of Doom 2 again, or rather Goon's Museum of Doom, or whatever the hell we're actually going to call it in the long run. Yeah, had a meetup today about this game, and we kind of went over the hero's journey that I typed up on stream a couple weeks ago, and workshopped that a little bit. Got some tweaks coming in, got some other stuff. But yeah, we're gonna... Well, actually, the next thing really now is to kind of roll out a beat sheet for it, which I'm not gonna do that on stream, but actually get down to the nitty-gritty of like how the story is going to flow, and not just like the general outline of it that we got last time. But all that to come later, whether it's on stream or not, whatever. You know, the funny thing about all that is, like, apparently that's just not part of the process typically for video games, even narrative-driven games. Like, they just don't do that in the way that they do it for, like, film or books or any other sort of media. But hey, video games. I actually don't know what we're doing tonight. Let me pull open my this thing. That's my list of bread pudding and whatnot. Alright. What have we still got in our list here? Random error that throws sometimes. I don't care about that one. The editor throws it, with the player interact not being part of Area 3D. We maybe fixed that, but I can't confirm it because it happens randomly. Reset camera on cutscene end param is not respected if you skip the cutscene. Okay, well that's a pretty cut and dry bug. We can work that one out. Not again. I think I erased all of the cutscene things in the first room. But, or not the first room, but this room rather. Let's see. Maybe we'll be lucky. Hey, it's still here. Yes. Okay. Well, that looks like it did respect the the thing. What the heck? Cutscene skipped. I believe this is because the is in cutscene value is set before the player gets moved around. Oh, gets set to false before they get moved around, and then they trigger the camera. Oh, wait, no, yeah, that is incorrect. It's supposed to be pointed elsewhere, I'm pretty sure. Let me let the cutscene play out and see what it's supposed to look like by normal here. I'm glad the skip button's still working. Hey, what's up, Static Haze? Oh, you know what? The problem is they're going back over there. It's the part where you shit your pants after the... No, I need to get... There actually is a more updated version of the model that the modeler has given me, but I haven't uploaded it yet. Why the hell am I moving so slow? It seemed like that was a bug, but I don't know. Maybe I was holding shift and didn't register it's running. What's up, how are you tonight? I'm doing well. How about yourself? Long weekend's coming to a close. Flew by as usual. Also, there's some junk in my glass, and I'm hoping that that's not gonna taint my drink in some way, but it's too late. I've already poured it. Keep the animation and have the player clean up their skid marks. Yeah, like keep that as a backup animation. I like it. I like where your head's at. Okay, let's take that last thing out of this. Yeah, walk over there. Move to bush, change camera, walk over there. Excellent naming, pass Goon. No notes. Just shrink this by 1. What the hell is this song? I know this... Oh, Tetris Attack. I wonder if there's SNES Harvest Moon music on this one. I don't remember what the music's like from the SNES Harvest Moon. Alright, so now I'm gonna skip it. It is at this camera point. This is the weird thing, right? Because, like, technically speaking, that's gonna happen because it's, like, the player is in... Crap. I don't even know if this is valuable to put in here, but like that same exact thing is going to happen anyway. Yeah, wait, the player's speed is like fluctuating. It's bizarre. Yeah, see, that's the thing, right? Like, it ended on that camera angle, and then swapped over to this one because this is the position that the player's at. So they've triggered the like logic of like, oh, the player entered this area, changed the camera to this camera angle. Oh wait, no, did they? Hold on, because is this even a camera angle? No, that is a camera angle. Well, I guess it's not even a matter of skipping it anymore, it just doesn't hold on the camera angle that it ended on. Oh, wait, that's what's happening. Reset camera on cutscene end. Okay, let's open up that code. Okay. Oh, right. So the engine's kind of like tracking what... Because the event of the player crossing the threshold to trigger the camera change only happens like once. Like when they enter the area, because it's like the trigger of like on area entered, it fires off the thing to change the camera, and then I have overridden that with my cutscene code to say like, okay, well, don't actually change the camera if you're in a cutscene. But then also there's this reset camera on cutscene end. I should probably write a description for that too. Oh wait, I can't because these don't fucking work. Is there... Like, I think this just doesn't work in Godot, but I could be wrong, I don't know. I think hint string is what... Well, okay, it doesn't work in Godot. Asterisk does work in Godot if you're in GD script, but we're in C#, so it's just janky. Either way, if it's in the code, it's in the code. That still helps to some degree. So this will be like, when the cutscene ends, set the camera to whatever camera player passed through, or most recently passed through during the cutscene, if this is true. Otherwise, leave the camera at the ending angle when the cutscene ends. When this is true, when this is checked. Time to not have that hover over text appear. This is Earthbound music, that's an easy one. Yeah, no description available. Anyway. Classic. Okay. SimCity. Oh, it is SimCity music. Dang it. You're right. So what's up, Cool Jim Twitch? At least I'm pretty sure you're right, yeah. I don't know why I thought it was Earthbound music. It's a classic game. Very fun. Is there a way to, like, beat those games, or is it just, like, just make the city? I don't know if those games have, like, a secret win condition. Either way, I definitely did not win at it as a child. And I have not played any of them since. What are we doing? Okay, so we got our cutscene here. So if I uncheck this, I should be able to recreate the erroneous logic. Oh, some of the scenarios had win conditions. I see, I see. Yeah, I pretty much also just played to build. Alright, so now if I let the cutscene play out without skipping it, the camera should end here at this, like, camera angle that the cutscene is setting. Oh, no, that's right, because it's move to bush, then change camera angle. I don't know what that first... Oh, the first camera angle, that's also a bug. We should probably fix that. Since the cutscene starts on load. I mean, I guess that's not really going to happen. Oh, I think I said that when we first saw that bug. I was like, well, realistically speaking, like, the player's not going to see, like, there's not going to be a cutscene that just starts as you enter a room. I guess that, I don't know, I guess that would be an easy way to, like, set up rooms that trigger a cutscene the first time you come into them. Because the problem we're facing here is that because the initiate cutscene script is running before the change camera logic runs, I think that's because the initiate logic is in, like, the ready. We could try to cheat and put it in, another spot. Was it cutscene trigger? Yeah. Yeah, it just is in the ready. Okay, so we could try to cheat and move this to the update loop. And then just, I can probably even, like, set a thing in here to, like, set it to lower priority. Or if not, I know the default priority is just whatever order the things are in the room, so, like, if I put it at the bottom, it would run second. Although then I'm not sure, because, like, the first call to the update loop, if that happens before the signal for on-area enter would happen, I guess we could try it and test it, but that's a janky way to order this anyway, so I'm thinking about building something more robust. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, yeah, I guess we're working on cutscene stuff today, chat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. Oh, no, it's running the game. I'm like, oh no, I can't control the scene. What's happened? Alright, so if I skip this now, yeah. See, it switches camera to this thing, which is not right. Also, in the skip logic, I don't even know if it accounts for the move to camera. Oh, here, let's do this, right? We can just debug pretty easily here. This is a whole other matter. I'm gonna make sure I have this logged somewhere. Oh yeah, pardon me, I do have that. It's the next thing on my bug list. Oh, that cutscenes triggered on scene load don't change the camera. Random error when returning telescreen, probably because the button press changed before it returning. Oh yeah. Huh. Our bug list is actually getting pretty short, chat. Which is good. I mean, I'm sure there's more bugs that I just haven't found yet, but, you know, that's how it is. Yeah, I mean... We'll put it in the update loop and see what happens. Do I not override that? Did I... Okay, whatever. Oh, it's because it's capitalized. Why did it... Why did autocomplete betray me like this? Oh, wait, no, it is capitalized. I'm losing my mind. I need, here, player, you have a... What's this guy's problem? Oh, it's because he did a node, not a node 3D. There we go. Or... other thing happening? Did it... Oh, it's a double. Come on, man. Let's move this from ready to update, and then hope that that fixes that problem. I mean, maybe we'll expand the cutscene trigger system as well here, because I do want the support for, like, being able to set a cutscene off, like, after you do something in a room, like pick up a key object or whatever. No, not my trial. I didn't even use half the advanced features. Alright, well, just with that change, let's see if that actually fixes the first thing. That's super not correct. So now we got a different thing happening. It's very weird. Yeah, I mean, like... I mean, I could go in that script and just be like, okay, debug every time. Oh, I do have this. Yeah, there we go. Then we can get, like, a good log. Oh, also, let me throw in debug code in the cutscene manager. So yeah, when it finishes over here, I want to know. d.print finish on cutscene end. Reset camera equals reset camera. I'm curious if this is even null. Get a little bit of info out of here. That'll help with the cutscene skip bug that we're seeing. Hopefully, at least. Change to camera 4, change to camera 1. Why did it change to camera 4? Interesting. Or, actually, I'm not sure which one 4 and which one 1 is. Okay, reset camera equals false. Okay, that's fine. Does this reset the game? Oh, rebuilds and restarts. Whatever. Oh, wait a second. So it has reset camera on cutscene end equals false. Well, let me compare that to, like, if I don't skip it. It's not what I was expecting. Oh no, null equals true. Okay, so it was null. Gotcha. Yeah, so then that's just null. Okay. So yeah, it's actually an even worse problem than, like, oh, we flipped the boolean too late. We straight up just the cutscene's destroyed. It's not even there to check the value on it, which is why it's defaulting to, yeah, reset the camera because we don't know. Crud. Okay, so skip cutscene. Hold on. Yeah, don't... It's telling me, like, oh yeah, this isn't used by anything else, it's fine. So, this cutscene manager is the one that checks whether or not the skip button was pressed. Skip cutscene. Cutscene was skipped. Oh, because it has like a response of like, did it finish skipping it or not? So this is just to set the vignette back. And then finish cutscene end, which is called in multiple places. So this just gets called naturally when the cutscene's over, but also will get set here. I'm wondering how the hell this is becoming null. In fact, actually, that begs another question. If this is null, then, like, this cutscene ID is not getting set here, so it's not flagging the player as having watched the cutscene. So in theory, I should be able to, like, re-trigger the cut. This is, like, a far larger bug than I realized. Like, if I leave the room and come back, if I skip the cutscene, it's gonna say, like, I didn't watch it, so it'll trigger it again. So, I didn't mean to set my speed to 56. Oh dear god. Well, no, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, jeez. So, finish on cutscene end seems to be getting called a lot. Like, just in general. Why? What the hell is calling that? Do we, like... Maybe I'm calling this at the start of every, Oh yeah, it calls force cutscene end here. Huh. So I guess that's more of a cleanup thing. Maybe I was wrong about that then, because, yeah, maybe it isn't null. But what the hell is happening camera-wise, though? Okay, so reset camera on cutscene and was false, and it was not null, because this one is like the one from just now. It's correctly recognized that, like, yes, I shouldn't mess with the camera. Now maybe it's happening like in such lockstep that like it moved the player, and like on the same frame it's like flipping the flag to say, okay, we're done watching this cutscene, to the point where like the camera changing logic doesn't realize that there is still... Oh yeah, we can actually... Let's put a thing there. Hold on. Camera change. Oh. Oh yeah, no, we have changing camera to camera name, so we should be able to see that too. Yeah, changing camera to camera 3. Now if I go back to the title screen and play without skipping that, it won't do that after this. Oh, that's the thing. It happens after, or before instead of after. Well, now that's very interesting. I don't know if that's just the way the signals process, where it's like... That's not firing off till the next loop, so the fact that we're doing all of this in one method, of like moving the player around to like simulate the cutscene playing out, maybe that's what's happening? Let's go into skip cutscene. So if you're already skipped, just return false. If you're watching an FMV, then skip the video. Yeah, and then just loop through the instructions. If target actor is not null and current instruction is moved to position... Oh, and it's not default value, which is moved to 0. That's annoying. That means I'm never going to be able to set it to go to 0, 0, 0. Hope I don't end up burning myself with the way I've set that up. Okay, well, I also want to do if current instruction dot camera, yeah, new camera transform is not null. Actually, I don't know if it'll ever be null, so I guess, and, well, no, yeah, it can be null, right? That's certainly something. Oh. I don't even know how it does this. We probably grab the camera in a very janky way. Oh, you can just pass an instruction. Well, I should just use this, then. Hopefully, I can just use this. Man, I need to turn off the camel casing thing, because it's like, it's actually fucking me up. No, what? You're almost there. Yeah, just have it handle the thing. That's good. Cool. No, I don't have duplicate code. I like that. I mean, I'm sure this is probably grabbing the camera in a very janky way, but you never know. Oh yeah, so this has a null thing, so I guess... Oh, I could even check the type of the thing, of the instruction, because I think this just gets called, like, if... Yeah, if the cutscene type is camera change. And we can't utilize the same pattern for the movement, because the movement has, like, fluid movement and not just warp there instantly. So another thing while we're at it here, camera change to 1. So that's this one. So that would be camera 1, which is the one I'm hoping for. I don't know why camera change to 4 would trigger. Are these overlapping? No, they're not even close to overlapping. I made sure not to. Okay, it's hard to say, like, exactly how that camera works, or, like, where that's pointing. So it feels like... God. Man, why don't they have it, like... I get the normals are important, but, like, forward... I'm not even sure what that is, but... I guess it's just positive, negative, and that axis is what it is. But I wish it would show me, like, what way that's pointing. But that should be this camera angle, though, regardless. It doesn't fucking matter. Ugh. So that doesn't really solve my problem, but this is something that needed to be done. Move to position instantly. So that'll move them there. Nice. Anyway. That's okay, that's fine and all that. So I guess the problem is, so we have this, right? And this is moving our actor, or, you know, it's just the player right now, but it could be an NPC, it could be whatever. Well, the player specifically is what it matters here, because that's the thing that changes the camera, the player walking over certain thresholds. And I think the signals just don't process until the next frame. So I almost need to, like, wait an update tick before before finishing the forced cutscene end. And we can even wait several frames if we need to do more than one, but yeah, so forced cutscene end can still remain as is, but skip cutscene, I think, instead of just calling forced cutscene end here, we need to do a thing where it's like, okay, eventually call this. Let's see if this does the trick. Yeah. No. Wait. Private duel. Force, cutscene, and next frame. And then just in our update loop, at the very end... Oops. I don't want to like double call this, but I think it's actually like you would have to hit skip cutscene on like the last fucking frame of the cutscene. So number one, it's not very realistic, but also number two, I don't even think it breaks anything. It's just gonna call it's gonna call this again, and then it's gonna be like, okay, I have nothing to do because nothing's there. It's like how we call this at the beginning of every frame or every scene. I mean, just in case there's like leftover cutscene elements. All right, let's see if this works. Okay. Interesting. Oh. That's very simple to fix. Hold on. Also, I don't think it worked, but let me at least make that not happen. Oops. Oh, you know what? Actually, I can solve that frame perfect trick by just turning this off in here. How about that, chat? Actually, hell, let's do it here. Ta-da! Hello? It's weird that it tabbed into Rider for some reason. My computer is an enigma. It's truly a thing of wonder. Okay, so that did not fix it, but I got an idea, chat. I got a stupid idea, and we're gonna try it. Time until force cutscene end. Private const float. Force cutscene end. Wait time. Wait time for signal processing. Oh, right, I gotta set a value. Let's just say, like, I don't know, a tenth of a second? Whatever. You know what, honestly, this would be easier as a double. Oh, that's a waste. No, fuck that. I'm not wasting space on a double just because the delta's a double. Yeah, whatever, man. If time until greater, less than or equal to 0, then you force the cutscene to end. Okay, but I also need to set this. Hold on. Skip cutscene. If cutscene was skipped. There we go. Variable name that just rolls out the tongue right there. Force cutscene end wait time for signal processing. Skibbity cutscene. How dare you? Yes! Success! That it worked! It was stupid, but it worked! This is the right angle, right? Looking out this way. I think this is correct. Let me double check. What's it supposed to normally look like? Yeah. Boom. Alright. We fixed the bug. Yes, this looks jank, but I mean, this is a stupid demo cutscene I put together. Now, I will say, the initial camera angle is not correct in this at all. So let's try to figure that out now. I thought I fixed that. Oh, you know what? That's probably going to need a similar thing where it just needs a timer. Just so it can, like, just a buffer timer. It's going to be like a tenth of a second, just like this. Pardon me. Oh, you know what? Also, on that note, I'll leave this here because it is useful debug info, but, like, at this point it doesn't matter. Yeah, there we go. Cutscene trigger. Okay, so, private float time until triggered. Private const float. Oh, and now I need my ready again. Buffer trigger time. For camera in it. Camera in it. Again, we'll just make this like tenth of a second, unnoticeable. If not triggered, Then we do time until triggered minus equals delta. And if... Oh, fuck off. If time until triggered less than or equal to 0, then do all of this. You know what? Process cutscene trigger on scene load. Stupid auto suggest. Delta. There. Not that I'm gonna need to do much else in here, but whoa, I can't spell. Hello? Oh, there we go. Just like sat there for a second for fun. As one does. Okay, so now that should have the correct camera angle. It still fucking doesn't. I don't know why. Yes, I think that the errors that get there's something weird happening with the speed right now, and I don't know what. It's fucking strange, though. Because, okay, here's the thing, right? So I don't even know what is happening because it gets set to... Oh, yeah, wait, no, that's the thing. Oh, no, change to camera 3 is, after all this. Yeah, allegedly it's setting it to camera 1, but camera 1 is over here. Hold on. Copy. Like, you can already see the camera physically is over here, not over there, like it keeps ending up. So I don't know what the hell it's setting it to. Oh, wait. I think I know what's happening. No, I don't know what's happening. What the hell? Am I just not waiting long enough? Well, let me go in here. Actually change camera angle. I think it's triggering this, but like... What? Yeah, that's only dependent on whether or not we're in a cutscene, and the cutscene now should be delayed enough that that's happening before... Oh, well, I can just do this too, also. No, not the manager. The cutscene trigger, where's that? There it is. Triggered cutscene. This dot name. Whatever. Alright, this will illuminate some part of what's going on here. This is actually the larger issue between the two of these. Okay, yeah, so never mind. It did... That does happen before it sets camera angle 1, so that's why it's not changing it. I don't know where it's getting this angle. That's very strange. Okay. Can we just, like, increase this to, like, half a second? At a certain point, there's going to be a, like, visually... I mean, hell, half a second is visually noticeable. I mean, tenth of a second is technically noticeable, but, like, not in a meaningful way where you'd be like, oh, this is lagging or something. Oh, okay, there we go. That's all it took, I guess. It's the angle I added to get. We called it 420. That's just, slightly over a, full rotation there. Alright, let's try to shed this down as low as we can, so there's like the least amount of a pause. I pushed it last night. Nice. Hey, that did it. Okay, sweet. All right. I think I have the camera the way I want it working now. And that's actually like most of my bugs. I guess I gotta find something else to do on the game now. Or I could switch to my other project. We could do that. Yeah, actually, maybe I will start... I have a fear that, like, a lot of what I want to do with the thing I was going to work on outside of this tonight is going to be me reading documentation and me submitting forms to Twitch. Which doesn't... That's not the most fun content. Basically, you know the ball dropping app I have for my N64 marathon? How we pick our next games? I want to fix the Twitch integration so you guys can fuck with the ball drop again, because it's broken right now. And I think I need to like register my app or get like a developer key or something. But I'm not exactly sure how to do it properly. The way I was doing it was just like some way that technically worked, and then somewhere in Twitch's backend they made an update and it no longer works. It's basically reading chat through an IRC protocol. It's hella convenient, but whatever. Yeah, the only other thing I have in my like actual bug list is that error that gets thrown when we return to the title screen, but like I don't know if that's another editor only error or if like it doesn't even affect anything, so I don't care that much about that. I think it's similar reasons as why these things are broken. It's because it's doing like all of its logic in one method instead of like waiting to do it on the next update tick. And there's certain callbacks it's expecting that just get like severed when you change the scene mid-method call. But I don't know how to do that like properly otherwise. Yeah, honestly, a lot of what needs done right now is more art stuff, and that's not me. Like, the game's framework is here. I could start building levels out and stuff, but I don't even really have assets, because like, this is all, like, just free textures I've gotten. Like, you know, I mean, we made this thing, but it's not the most impressive building in the world. Of course, animation work. There's probably some stuff programmatically I could do for the animations. Crack open a cool one, brother. I mean, done. I did that before we even finished. But yeah, I think we probably will switch gears, but I'm gonna take a break first, chat. Yeah. Cool. Let me commit this code, though, and push it. Again, I'm on the main branch, so I'm going against my own protocol here, but, you know, is what it is. Kind of rip a fat one, then? I was gonna say, I know. My response to that was gonna be like, oh, I don't smoke in my house. It's like the most boring, like, response I could give you. Okay, I don't even need to change this. Discard those changes. Yep, don't care. Title screen, I don't really need to, submit that. This is good. We do need this, because that actually sets the camera angle when you're skipping the cutscene. And then this is our fix, which I don't know why a 10th of a second works for here, and I have to do a 20th of a... or, no, a 5th of a second on the other one, but whatever, it's fine. Whatever. Oh no, tabs versus spaces! Landlord's watching. I own my house. I mean, I guess I don't, but whatever. I mean, I own it in the sense that I have a mortgage on it. Wait, why is Node 3D open? Get out of here, Node 3D. I don't think we needed this inheritance change for the cutscene trigger. Let me see if I can get rid of that. Not that it hurts anything to make it a Node 3D. It's just, I did that when I thought that processor was broken, and then I realized the autocomplete just shows a float instead of a double for the delta, which is just weird. Landlord, I meant possum. You know, the funny thing is, I set that rule back when possum smoked and I didn't. So, like... I guess you're not wrong that the landlord did set that rule, but... Which, to be fair, she's like, that's fair, whatever. I just don't want my house smelling like weed. It's not as bad as smoke, because like smoke seeps into the walls and stuff, and like, you know, then down the road I could have trouble selling my house, which would suck. Weed's not really like that, but like, if you smoke weed in your house is gonna fucking smell like weed. It's no two ways about it. Smoke vape pens? Yeah, same. I don't really vape though, so it's not a common occurrence. Alright. Comment that out. What the hell else are we doing? Oh right. The diff will tell me. What other things did I not update that I should? Oh right, yeah, this definitely needs to be updated because that fixes the other issue. I think that's actually all I needed. Yeah, and then this just calls that. Oh, it totally does go away. Oh, the vape pens. Yeah, no, for sure. I just don't use them that much, that's all. Alright. Fixed the bugs with the cutscene logic not changing, or not, I would say not setting the camera correctly. Bug 1, added a buffer to the trigger cutscene on scene start logic so that the initial camera will get set correctly before starting the cutscene. Bug 2. I guess there's another way I could have solved this without using a timer and just like had like a wait for like the first instance of a camera change happening. Like I could track that in some global somewhere of like, oh, this is the first camera change for this scene, and then just always let that happen regardless of whether or not the cutscene's active or not. Oh yeah, it's super convenient. I feel that. I mean, for me, edibles just work better because, like, I'm using it to, like, supplement, like, to try to, like, dial back the alcohol usage, so, like, it's a very silly set of logic I have in my brain here, I understand that, but, I could just also just drink less and not do another drug in addition to that. But, edibles last a lot longer than, like, smoking or whatever. But I socially smoke some every now and then. Sort of a lesser of two evils situation. Like, I know weed is just also not good for you, but it's less bad for me than alcohol, I guess. I say as I'm drinking currently. Smoke instead of drink. Used to drink more when I was younger. Yeah, exactly. For sure. What's the other bug we fixed? Oh yeah. When skipping a cutscene, the camera will not switch to whatever trigger player last entered unless the cutscene is configured to do so. Actually, wait, that's one scenario we hadn't tested. Hold on. Test cutscene. Boom. I mean, there's no reason why this wouldn't work suddenly, because that logic already worked. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, it works. I guess let's test both skipping the cutscene and letting it play out. Just for thoroughness. I look at it this way when I test stuff over and over like this. Then I don't need to test it later because I just know that it fucking works, you know? Cool. The fact that it switched to another camera angle briefly that's somewhat expected because the way I've structured this cutscene, the last thing it does is change to that camera angle. So like, while the vignette is scrolling out, you can see the camera change for like a split second, but then afterwards it swaps to whatever camera angle you're at because the cutscene's over. It's more of a feature of the way I've set up this test cutscene, unless something wrong with my logic or anything. Yeah, so that's all good and good. Committed, pushed. And yeah, I guess let's try to make our little randomizer app Twitch connected again, shall we? And by that I mean give me a second, I'm gonna go take a break and then we'll go do that. But yeah, I guess I don't know. It's probably stuff I could be doing on this game, but right now it does feel like the core engine itself is like where it needs to be. There's stuff I want to do, like this cutscene interface. I want to make this a little more user-friendly so that theoretically someone other than myself could be using it. But I need to sync up with the people that are going to be working on this game in a non-technical sense first to kind of see what is an easy to interact with kind of system that I could build rather than just building what I think they might be able to use easier. Also, this sounds like Harvest Moon music, but it's Illusion of Gaia. God again. I don't know my SNES music, chat. Anyway. But yeah, that's probably one thing that's on the horizon. Otherwise, I mean, enemy AI as well, but I need the models. I need to, like, you know, character design what we're building even before I can understand, like, what AI I'm building for something. I could build something that will eventually work, and we already have some, like, you know, first drafts, really basic enemy AI going, but I think I at this point I don't want to like build on that until I know what our enemies are going to be exactly. We've got like vague ideas for some of them currently, but which I guess, not to be secretive about it, I don't mind sharing. Like the current plan is, since the game's going to take place in a museum, the enemies are going to be reflective of the various exhibits you go through. So like the first area is going to be like a prehistoric like, you know, caveman exhibit essentially, and I think we're gonna have the enemies be some like Neanderthal human hybrid, just like ultra strong humanoid type thing that's kind of shambling and whatever. And then like there'll be the air and space exhibit as well, and there'll be some like we have slated to like put aliens in there. I don't know if we're gonna go that crazy with it, or like alien-esque people. Might tweak that idea because that's a little silly, but yeah, that's sort of our template for as far as what we're thinking right now. Time will tell as we hash out the actual story and what'll feel right for it, but it's not going to be just a zombie thing, that's for sure. Not that I'm against making a zombie game, there's so many of them, why would I add to the pile, you know? Anyway, let me take a break, and then we'll do some more game dev on a different project.